Hello everybody, what is up? My name is Gabrielle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know we're literally filming a YouTube video where I usually do a lot of my streaming when I'm gaming and not doing cooking streams. So welcome to it. Maybe one day I'll do a little streaming setup tour if you guys want to see that. But yeah, I stream every night on Twitch at gabmbusiness if you guys want to see my face a little bit more. But I know it's been a minute, so we're gonna do a little chit chat sit down video because you guys seem to really love it and I feel like we need to talk about something. And since it's a more serious toned video, I was like, how are we gonna lighten the mood a little bit? And well, the way to my heart is food. I'm very much so food oriented, so we're gonna do a taste test of some cookies because we're gonna be talking about something that's not sweet as these cookies, and that's my dating life. Because a lot of you have questions about it, and let's be honest, the way I got some of you guys to follow me was either one, relationship advice videos, or one of my past relationships. And so, since I put myself in the position to, you know, put that part of my life on social media, I have to talk about it because, well, I chose that myself. So I can't be all like mad or whatever if someone's like, oh, where's so-and-so? Or when did you guys break up? Or, oh, are you dating so-and-so? No, I chose to put that part of my life on here, so we're gonna talk about it. And plus, I'm an oversharer anyways, so I guess this just works. Okay, the cookie flavors, before I actually get started to talk about, like, you know, the dating life and the hefty lifting stuff, if you can't tell, a little rat already went through this and ate it. It wasn't me, it was one of my friends. Literally took a bite out of every single one. They look like the dang freaking Pac-Man now. Okay, the flavors that we have though, chocolate chip. I was supposed to be getting like a peanut butter chocolate one, but they're all out. Maple syrup, strawberry shortcake, and then a double layer snickerdoodle. So whatever, we're just gonna start with the classic. Well, we start with not the heavy lifting part of this. So like I was saying, guys, my life is just very much so on social media, so that's why I feel the need to talk about this. And I know some of you guys in the comments are gonna be like, yeah, that's your personal life, you can choose what to share and what not to share. No, I put myself on blast by choosing to do social media and not going to medical school. This is kind of what you gotta do. You gotta update the people, give them what they want. Starting off with the classic chocolate chip. That's pretty good. It tastes like a normal chocolate chip cookie. And no, the first answer is I'm not currently dating anyone right now. A lot of people think, oh, you might be dating so-and-so, or what's going on with this? No, I'm still very much so single. So if any of you guys want to slide in my DMs, I'm not always opposed to dating a fan. That is a question I get a lot too. But yes, that means I still do go on dates, but I choose not to do a TikTok story time or YouTube video about it because I don't want to, you know, scare off all the potential suitors. Because first thing that someone is going to do when they meet me in real life is probably, you know, look me up on social media. And if they start seeing me talking about every single date I've been on, it might turn a guy off. But if something interesting happens, I'll probably make a TikTok story time. But I want to be honest too, doing social media has changed the dating game, the dating life or whatever, because people make assumptions about you. I never thought I would have to say this, but it makes guys think like, oh, she might be stuck up. Oh, she might talk about me online. And I'm like, this is a disadvantage when dating. Like, I don't want everyone to assume they know everything about me just because I do some social media. Like, I never thought I would have to say that, but literally, I've met some people and they just assume they already know me because they looked me up before, like, going out with me or whatever. I've literally, if I meet like a guy out and about, I've stopped telling people my last name. Like, I won't. I literally won't tell people my last name because I don't want people looking me up and just like making these assumptions. Okay, next cookie is the waffle cone one or whatever. As a here, let me do a little close up. It's gonna focus. It has buttercream on the top. It's this one right here. Not maple syrup. It says table syrup. Okay. I don't know. I think too, I'm just absolutely terrified of dating right now. Like, yes, I'll go on dates and this and that, but I am so scared for some reason to like catch serious feelings. And I don't know, I've talked about this multiple times. I don't know if it's because literally everyone back home is getting married and I just feel some sort of pressure that if I like really start dating someone, like I'm gonna have to, no, of course I'm not gonna have to freaking marry them. It takes a few strikeouts before you hit a home run, you know? But I don't know, I'm scared, guys, because, hold up, let me take a bite. Wait, I need to try it without the maple syrup because that literally tastes like a pancake. It's a little bit dry without the maple syrup. That's not bad. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This is so on brand. We just spilling a really deep topic while I'm eating some cookies. Like, I don't know if it's the pressure of just everyone I know getting married, or even my twin sister, she's been dating the same guy for 2.5 years now. I don't know, it's been a minute, but it just scares me, the idea of like hitting, like this year I'm gonna be 24, and like 24 is like, if you're dating someone, you're not just dating to have fun, you're dating to freaking marry, and it terrifies me. Like, I'm not gonna lie here, I'm scared that I'm never gonna find my perfect person. I am terrified that I will be alone, because one of the biggest goals of my life is to literally have a little army of mini-me's. Like, I want to have 3 or 4 kids, and it terrifies me of the idea that I might not find someone to like attain that with, because I don't know what it is. Like, I've been told before I'm too old-fashioned in the way I think about dating. Like, yes, on the first date I might expect the guy to like pay for the food, but I also expect to like talk to someone and really get to know them before like taking steps into like really making a relationship happen. Like, I want to get to know you, I want to have fun, but I also don't want things to be like way too serious, way too quick. I don't know. Like, I talked to my guy friends about this, I talked to my girlfriends about this. I just have very different like old-fashioned views on dating. Like, I'm sorry, after 2 dates, it doesn't mean I'm gonna go home with you. No, like, that's just not how I am. Like, I will never be that way. The other thing is too, everyone's meeting everyone on social media these days. They're sliding in people's DMs, or they're meeting on dating apps. I've never had a dating app, so one, if you see a freaking profile picture of me on a dating app, it's fake. I've never had one. But two, I don't know, I don't want to tell my kids one day, oh, I met your dad on a dating app, or he slid into my DMs. I don't know, maybe I just grew up with the idea of Disney fairy tale stories in my head and Nickelodeon and all that stuff. I was talking about it actually on the podcast today. I don't know when I'm gonna meet the Mr. Right. Like, I have no freaking idea, but I hope to God it's not on a dating app. And I don't know why I have that thought or that view. Again, maybe it's just old-fashioned me thinking about it like that, but who knows? There's really nice people on dating apps. I'm not coming for you guys at all, but just for some reason, the idea of meeting someone on social media or through dating apps is just a little bit scary for me, because it's not like what I pictured for myself, obviously. I'm not saying I thought I'd be dating the love of my life by now, but I've been hurt in my past before, like so hurt that like I have built walls up so freaking high to guard my heart so I won't be hurt again. So maybe that's why too, like I have all these like unattainable like goals in my head, or like this unattainable checklist, because I make it so unattainable so I'll never get hurt again. Damn, I think this might be too deep to post on YouTube. This is like I'm talking to my therapist right now. Sorry guys, we're doing a trauma dump right now. Didn't expect that to happen when you clicked on this, did ya? But I keep saying I don't know, because I literally could not tell you what might be in store for me in the next year. 2024 has just begun. It's the 12th today. I'm literally filming this at 9:30 at night, because during the podcast we were filming that today and we were talking about relationships and this and that, and I'm realizing I don't know what I want, and I'm scared that I don't know what I want, and I'm scared that I couldn't tell you what's gonna happen by the end of 2024. I couldn't tell you what my life is gonna look like 2 years down the line, and all of my friends have their perfect person, and here I am, the permanent third wheel, the permanent bridesmaid. One of my friends made a joke to me about that the other day, and I didn't act like that hurt my feelings, because it doesn't hurt my feelings, but it made me freak out. He was like, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. You're like the girl in 27 Dresses, always in the wedding but never getting her own. Okay, because I literally get the strawberry cupcake or whatever the frick this flavor is divine. But like, when I say I'm getting a wedding invite in the mail every other month at least, I wish I was lying, but no. And I'm 23. A lot of my friends are older than me, but a lot of them are my age too. I'm the only person in my apartment from my sophomore year of college. All of my sorority sisters engaged or freaking married. Maybe it is too, because I thought I would be with the same person forever whenever I was younger. Shell shock, that usually doesn't happen. That's how this whole video is going to be summed up, is me saying I don't know about 50,000 times throughout this video, because I don't. I have not the slightest of clues what's gonna happen. Like, I hope one day I could see a future with someone. I hope that I see the characteristics of themselves and I'm like, oh, that's nice. You're driven, you're charismatic, literally want to help other people, even if it costs you. I don't know, like, what do I look for in a guy? Driven, I will say that. They obviously have to have kids, or want kids. They have to be okay with like putting up with how stubborn I am, because I'm very stubborn with some things, very stubborn. They have to be a family person, like that's so important to me. They want to like travel. They can't be just okay with mediocre things. Maybe it's my own drive that gets in the way of a lot of relationships for me, but because I'm very much so not work oriented, but like I'm number driven. If I see something not doing good and I know I can fix it, like there's a lot of stuff that I don't even talk about, like my work stuff that I do. It's not social media related. Like I work really hard to make sure like I'm able to provide for like my future family. And yes, I'm only 23, but like, I don't know. I don't want anyone to be intimidated by me. And I feel like a lot of guys do get intimidated. You do this, you do that. I'm like, yeah, but that's just another day in my life. Like, I don't really care. They're like, oh, you've met so-and-so? Like, that's kind of cool, but that's intimidating. I've been told I'm intimidating before after I talked to a guy and we decided not to go on a second date. He was like, you're just a little intimidating. I'm like a golden retriever. And then he was like, well, it's not your personality. It's just looking at you from social media. That's literally the way he said it. He was like, it's just a social media. Okay, sorry. That's baggage that comes with me. Yeah, I think I've rambled on enough about this. We have one more cookie left to try. But please tell me, I'm not the only one that's feeling like this right now. I know a lot of you guys are around my age, so that's why I don't feel bad sharing this, because I've always wanted to keep it like 100% with you guys. I've always wanted to be like honest if I'm having it. Not even necessarily a hard time. I'm going through life. This is life. Life is not fairy tales. It's not a Disney book. It's not freaking Cinderella. Let's be real. It's more like crashing and burning, and then, oh, a little bit of hope, and then, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good, and then it's like marathon, ups and downs. And I know I'm not the only one that feels like this either. So I'll say what's on my mind. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm like a professional oversharer. Why not continue oversharing if it helps the mental well-being of someone else? Because if you're freaking out in your head right now, am I the only one going through this? Sometimes I think that too, but trust me, there's probably another 23-year-old somewhere freaking out because they don't know what they want to do with their life and they feel lonely. Why do I word things in like the worst way ever? I'm sorry, I'm not like that hopeless, guys. The light at the end of the tunnel is getting further and further away from me. Like I said, I decided to do social media. I decided to put my life on blast, including my personal life. So if I don't want to share certain things, like yes, I have the right to like keep it private. This is the snickerdoodle cookie though. Double layer, you can't really tell, but she's beefy. This one's probably my favorite one of all of them. Not gonna lie. Hey, Crumble, don't sponsor me. I'm an avid buyer. At least once a month I'll get like a 4 or 6 pack. So, not bad though. Not bad. Anyways, guys, I don't feel like sharing anything else. I don't know what else there is to share. I think I just overshared and trauma dumped a little bit on you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this little video talking about some very personal things. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next